Your energy and productivity can be easily depleted. Your workload can be heavy as your ambition for power and authority can be great. Superiors tend not to give you sympathy as you struggle to gain personal credibility and control of your self-expression. Avoid rigid authoritarian attitudes and excessive personal pride or selfishness. Find your place in the scheme of things, simplify, avoid unnecessary conflict, get rest, and carry on in your duties. Express your humility and sincere appreciation for those who have supported you in the past. Your feelings of security can be tested by people who are oppressive and who do not operate on your wavelength. Stable conditions can change through disruptive information. Your sense of security and values can be affected by people who are involved in your objectives. You may exert pressure to have your ideas accepted, but people can be uncooperative and difficult. Anxiety can lead to waves of insecurity because you cannot take anything for granted, or reach predictable conclusions in the current climate of unpredictable change. Security-based routines can be disrupted through the changes which can result in separations or breaks. Arrangements may not work out according to plan. Be prepared and accept the temporary setbacks. Other people's financial concerns can affect your financial security, resulting in financial uncertainty. You must try the changes. The transit of Saturn square your natal sun is one of the most critical periods of individual development. The world strongly challenges you and it is difficult to maintain freedom of action. You have to take personal responsibility for the events and circumstances that are taking place. You feel limited and cannot do anything other than question yourself internally. However, you must continue to fight against adversity and against all those who seem to oppose you. Do not run away from direct confrontations, and try to be receptive to the suggestions of others, because if you are not, defeat is guaranteed. It is a time to self-discipline and personally demonstrate to what extent you are able to better yourself to be able to overcome difficulties from outside. This time is directly connected to what happened 7 years ago. The conflicts you face now are repetitions of that time period or are caused by not having overcome similar circumstances at that time. The consequences become very clear, and what you have to do is also very clear. It is in your hands whether to do it or not. Everything that is lost now is because you do not deserve it, or it has nothing to do with your individual potential. Concentrate your energy and patiently build more creative patterns of behavior. Do not be fooled into thinking that you will go through this period without having to make an important decision about your life, because, if so, others will make it for you. You have to take more responsibility for your life now. Any breakups or new beginnings in romantic relationships are also very significant now because they come from past patterns. This is a period of low physical vitality, and also certain actions can damage the heart. It is a good time to get recognition from others, if you can make it past the many personal crises and gain maturity. Love and private life. You are setting high personal standards and putting yourself under pressure as a result. You may also be faced with outside circumstances that pressure you to achieve something. If you feel that your partner is exerting pressure on you, it would be good to consider whether he is asking for precisely what you also expect of yourself. Such a realization could relieve the strain on your relationship. If you do not have a partner, this could be a difficult time for finding a suitable mate. You are either too ambitious and strive for social success or too modest and settle for someone who does not actually make you happy. So before you invest too much energy in a relationship or the search for a partner, you should try to develop a better rapport with yourself. How about starting by eliminating the stress that is, at least partly, self-induced? If you resonate with this reading, don't forget to subscribe.